The 1.35 kilometer course, which is 10 meters wide, is divided into 4 tracks. Long thatched pavilions dominate the banks at the finishing point of the race. At other places, hordes of people take vantage point on either side of the canal, waving pennants and cheering non-stop. The first heat has commenced. It can be said that it is a tough fight for supremacy. In the first track there is Karuwata, in the second track there is Ambedkar, in the third track there is Waliya Diwanji, and in the fourth track Karichal is there. All these boats are giants in the field. Waliya Diwanji was winner in 81. Karichal is often referred to as the king among the snake boats. It has already won the Nehru Trophy 11 times. And if it wins this time, it will be a third hat-trick. Karichal is ahead. Karichal in the fourth track is slightly ahead of the other boats right from the starting point. Karichal had won the Nehru Trophy boat race in the years 1974, 75, 76, 80, 82, 83, 84, 86, 87, 2000 and 2001. Karichal is captained by Rohit Palatra and owned by Alampi Town Boat Club. Waliya Diwanji is owned by BBC Edatwa and Bensi Moonadaikal is the captain. In the second track, there is Ambedkar, owned by Ambedkar Boat Club Alapura, and the captain is Shaji Vahanan. And in the first track, Karuwata boat is there, owned by Karuwata Jalolsava Samadi, and the captain is Praveen Kumar. For those who are spectators for the first time, the boat race becomes something to be participated in for the mere thrill of it. The rows of 35-meter long snake boats, each carrying over 100 oarsmen, with 4 men at the helm and others sitting on the sides paddling in unison, is a beautiful sight. Nowhere on earth can you find such a beautiful sight. Spectators are all eager to know which boat will win in the first heats. The boat which wins in the first heats will take part in the finals along with the other boats which win in the heats. There will be altogether 4 heats. Now, Waliya Diwanji in the third track is slightly ahead of the other boats. Waliya Diwanji, owned by BBC Edatwa, is slightly ahead. It has a slight advantage over the other boats. See their way of oaring. One side oaring for some time, then all of them together put their oars on the other side. They are darting like arrows, emitting hot sparks in the water. The snake boats are so called because their prows resemble the roaring hood of a snake, and these snake boats have a hoary past. The ruling principalities in Kerala owned fleets of boats and used them for naval battles. When the days of princely splendor entered, the 5-ton behemoths became a luxury, if not a liability. Then boats began to be used for pageants and water sports. William Wordsworth has said, the earth has nothing more fair to show. Dull would be he who would pass by a sight so touching in its majesty. That is what I have to say about the Nehru Trophy boat race, the golden jubilee of it, which is going on at the palm trees, picturesque, beautiful Punyamada Lake here. The weather is very sunny and suitable for a proper boat race. The boat race, which was to take place on the second Saturday of August every year, had been postponed this year owing to the Kumarelam boat tragedy, in which 29 precious lives were lost. That is why it is held here on September 13 today, that on a Friday. But even then, people have forgotten the tragedy, they have condoled the demise of the poor ones, but they are in a frenzy, cheering deafeningly for the boats which belong to their Kara or hamlet. Now the boat in the fourth track, Karichal and Waliya Diwanji, Karichal or Waliya Diwanji, Nobody can predict which boat will win in the first heats. Is it Karichal? Is it Valia Divanji? Is it BBC? Or is it Allentown Town Club? Now just 50 meters away from the finishing point. Both boats are giving a tough account at each other. It is a tough fight for supremacy. Number 44, Valia Divanji is slightly ahead. Number 44, it is Valia Divanji. Number 17, it is Karichal. Yes, number 44, Valia Divanji has finished first, followed by Karichal. The other boats are far behind Ambedkar and Karivata, but they are also coming to the finishing point. It has really been an upset victory. Karichal had lost its ambition of bagging a third hat-trick at the Nehru Trophy boat race here. 11 times winner have been outwitted by Valia Divanji, the winner in 1984. The people who have come from Idatwa, BBC Club, their supporters, and the entire crowd who had thronged the banks of the Punnamada Lake to witness the golden jubilee of the boat race are in a frenzy. They are all cheering Valia Divanji, who had outwitted the giant Karichal in the first heats in the Chundan section or the snake boat section of the 50th Nehru Trophy boat race at the Punnamada Lake here now. Now the boat coming ahead is the boat which comes in the first track, Karivata. Karivata number 49 is nearing the finishing point to get the third place in the first heats in the snake boat section. Ambedkar is also pouring to the finishing point. Ambedkar boat is a recently launched boat to the boat races, but somehow or other it has not been able to win at the Nehru Trophy boat race. And Ambedkar is nearing the finishing point. It has finished fourth in the first heats in the snake boat section. So in the first heats, the first place is backed by Valia Divanji, the second place goes to Karichal, and the third place to Karivata, and the fourth place Ambedkar. Now all preparations are made for the second heats in the snake boat section. In the second heats also 4 boats are participating. In the first track, Cherudana Chundan is there. It is owned by Kuttanad Boat Club and the captain is Tom Joseph. In the second track, Vellankulangara, owned by Kumaragam Boat Club and the captain is Sunny Jacob. And in the third track, St. George Snake Boat, owned by Youth Movement Boat Club and the captain is PM Manoj. And in the fourth track, Jawahar Tayangeri of SN Boat Club, captained by M.K. Radhakrishnan.
Well, the first heat has thrown up a real upset. 11 times champion Karichal has been upset by Valia Divanji, one of the best known, best seen over the last few years. Valia Divanji pipped Karichal to the post, and between the third and the fourth, it wasn't much of a contest. And now the scene is getting ready for the second heat in the Chundan section. The 4 teams taking part in the second heats of the Chundan category. On track number 1, number 51, Cherudana, captained by Tom Joseph, and name of the club, Kuttanad Boat Club. Track number 2, tracks are marked east to west. Vellankulangara, captained by Sunny Jacob, Kumaragam Boat Club. Track number 3, St. George, captained by PM Manoj, Youth Movement Boat Club, Chambakulam. And the last track, track number 4, is occupied by Jawahar Tayangeri, captain M.K. Radhakrishnan, SN Boat Club, Chambakulam. The second heats does not offer so much in prospect, because the first heats had the reigning champion Karichal and the challenge by Valia Divanji, which proved to be a hair-raising experience. Now we are waiting to see the teams emerging in the second heats. Cheradana in track number 1, Vellankulangara in track number 2, St. George in track number 3, and Jawahar Tayangri in track number 4. Cheradana has often won Paipad and Chambakulam races, but never ever on the winning list of Nehru Trophy. It's 128 feet long and has always been a game trial, but not much of a winner. Vellankulangara, the second longest boat on show. It has really gone into the Guinness Book when that indeed was the longest boat. Formerly it used to be called Napoleon, and it is owned by a family, Pupalli family, till 1976. It's the longest, it used to be the longest boat, it is the longest boat, 54 and 1/4 coal as they call it, that is 136 feet. It has won Nehru Trophy, 1957, 58 it tied for the first place, 59, 61 and 88. Jawahar Tayangri, captained by M.K. Radhakrishnan, SN Boat Club Chambakulam, won the Nehru Trophy in 1977, 78, 85, 15 times finalist, but it has more often ended up as the bridesmaid, never the blushing bride. St. George is possibly the least impressive of the four now being watched in the second heats. It has won the trophy only once, and that was in 1964. Ever since, it has been going down, rather sliding down. The contest is likely to be between Vellankulangara and Cheradana. Jawahar Tayangri need not be ruled out. Anyway, let's see how things turn out to be.
Number 40, number 30, number 24.
24 Vellankulangara is in the lead. In track number 2, it is Vellankulangara in the lead. Number 24 Vellankulangara, captained by Sonny Jacob, Kumaragam Boat Club. Number 51 Cheradana, in track number 1, is finishing second. 51 Cheradana. Its captain is Tom Joseph, and Kuttanad Boat Club has presented a set of rowers. Between the third and the fourth, as is usual, there is no contest.
Fourth track.
Jawahar Tayangri, lying in the fourth track, is riding easily, leaving St. George as expected far behind. The ever revered first Prime Minister of India. There come the wooden spoons of the heats. They believe in the old dictum, participation is better than winning. It's to take part, not always to win. That's number 25, St. George, effortlessly, leisurely, unmindful of the fact that the three other contestants have finished way ahead.
സുവർണ ജൂബിലി മൂന്നാമത്തെ ഹീറ്റ്സ് മൂന്നാമത്തെ ഹീറ്റ്സിൽ വളരെ പ്രശസ്തരായ മധുഭാഗൻ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പൻ ആദ്യത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പനാണ് നയിക്കുന്നത് ജെയിംസ് കുട്ടി ജേക്കബ്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ പായിപ്പാട് ചുണ്ടൻ നമ്മൾ വെരിഫൈ ആയപ്പോഴേ we will verify. ആലപ്പാട് തേർഡ് ഹീറ്റ്സ് ട്രാക്കിൽ അത് രാജു വടക്കേ നാലാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ പ്രശസ്തമായ നടുഭാഗം സണ്ണി ജെ വടക്കനാണ് നയിക്കുന്നു. ഈ വള്ളങ്ങളെല്ലാം തന്നെ ഓരോ ടീമുകൾ പ്രത്യേകമായി തയ്യാറാക്കി മുഴുവൻ Now going on is the third heats in the snakeboard section. In the first track, Kalluparamban of Thiruvarpur Boat Club, captained by James Kuti Jacob. In the second track, Paipadu Chundan, which belongs to SL Boat Club and captained by PG Yashodharan. And the third track, Alappadu Puttan Chundan of Town Boat Club, Raju Vadaketh is the captain. And the fourth track, Nadubhagam, which is captained by Sanjay Vadakanad and owned by the sturdy men of Navajivan Boat Club. Third heats Kalluparamban. Kalluparamban is a name to be reckoned in the Nehru Trophy boat race. It was winner in the years 1970, 71, 72 and 73. And the second track is Paipad. And in the third track, Alappadu Puttan Chundan winner in 77 and 99. And Nadubhagam has won the Nehru Trophy boat race in the first race, that is in 1952. But Nadubhagam is a very lucky boat. It was on this boat that Pandit Ji danced when he came for a visit to the Travancore Cochin. The origin of the Nehru Trophy boat race dates back to 1952 when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru visited the state. He chanced a trip from Kottayam to Alleppey by boat through the serene and scenic backwaters. A pageantry of snake boats accompanied him on the trip. Fascinated by the rhythm and precision of the paddlers and their zestful abandon, Nehru is said to have jumped into one of the boats and finished the trip in the company of the rowers. One of the boats into which he jumped was Nadubhagam, which is participating now in the third heats in the fourth track. Nadubhagam was winner in the 1952 boat race. Jawaharlal Nehru suggested making the boat race an annual event, and he promised to donate a trophy. He went to Delhi and sent an autographed silver replica of a snake boat as a trophy, engraved with a handwritten message which read, "To the winners of the boat race," which is a unique feature of community life in Travancore, Cochin. Now Kalluparamban is slightly ahead. Kalluparamban in track number 1 is half a boat length ahead. Kalluparamban had been winner of the Nehru Trophy boat race in the years 1970, 1971, 1972 and 1973. It is owned by the paddlers of Thiruvarpur Boat Club and it is captained by James Kuti Jacob. Now on the monitor you can see 3 boats emerging ahead almost simultaneously. It cannot be said for certain who will emerge winner. It's a tough encounter for supremacy, literally. In the first track, Kalluparaman. In the second track, Payipad Chundan. In the third track, Alapad Putanchundan. Yes, it is a tough fight between Alapad and Kalluparaman. Alapad and Kalluparaman. Alapad in the third track and Kalluparaman in the fifth track. Number 12 Kalluparaman and number 22 Alapad. Now then, number 10 is a clear finish. The official results have been announced. It is a video finish and we are waiting for the officials to declare the results. This heat, that is the third heat in the snakeboard race, was very thrilling. The crowd is cheering deafeningly. It has got all the thrill of a boat race. Now on the monitor, you will see a replay. Again, it cannot be said for certain. Yes, it is a video finish. We are waiting for the official results. Three boats have almost at the same time reached the finishing point. And number 3 comes fourth. Payipad Chundan comes in the fourth place. But it cannot be said whether Kalluparaman has come first or Alapadan has come first or Nadupadan has come first.
Another rousing contest was witnessed in the third heat, which saw Kalluparaman in track 1, Payipad in track number 2, Alapad Chundan in track number 3, and Nadupadan in track number 4. One hasn't seen a more closely contested heats for some time, and it was a rousing, helpless victory that was claimed by Alapad Chundan, captained by Raju Padakia, rowed by Town Boat Lakshmana. Alapad Putanchundan finished first, pushing to the second place Nadupadan, which was rowed by Navajeevan Boat Club, Arpakara, Sunny Vadakalan, was the captain, and Nadupadan was second. Third place went to Kalluparaman, one time hero of many race here. Kalluparaman by James Pearl was the captain. Between the first and there was hardly anything to choose, and one of the reasons that we found, third track, Alapad Chundan finished first, in the first track, in the fourth track, and in the first track, Alapad is no for show, but here again I suppose the form has been upset to the extent that Kalluparaman seemed to be afraid in the third heat, finishing behind Alapad Putanchundan. The scene is set now for the last of the Chundan heats. There are 4 heats in the Chundan class because 16 boats are vying in the Chundan category for honors. And the 4th heat is Anari Puttan, Kavalam, and Ayaparam Pandi. Chamakulam has the best of records. Its own strength. Kavalam Chundan rivers in history. There are songs popular all over India. Kavalam Chundan. Ayaparambu Pandi is comparatively young boat, and that's in track number 4. Track number 1, Chambakulam, number 7. Captain UBC Kainagari United number 22, BK Gopalan is the captain. Nartagam Kottayam presents the team and the board is Anari Puthan. Track number 3 presents number 30, Kavalam Boat Club. That is possibly the only club drawn by people of the same character, of the same character. And track number 38, Ayaparam Pandi, captained by Thangajan Kaingari Mohammed Kaingari. Most of the boys who row in that belong to the Kaingari Curry, and they are proud of their new young acquisition in the form of Ayaparam Pandi. Ayaparam Pandi may be good to remember. He's the youngest in the boats on show. It was put out in water for the first time on the 26th of October 1996. The second youngest is Amritsar, which saw initiation in July 1994. There are 93 helmsmen and 9 will lead the rest of Ayaparam Pandi. Born on 26th October 1996, the youngest in the world. So evidently it hasn't got much of a record to boast, but still game trials they are. Anari getting into view. Let's see how things shape up. For once you see all the forms of it appears to be Anari in track number 2, enjoying a slightly chased partly by Chambakulam on the far side. They went third and forward. There is some competition. There's a competition between 3 and 4. Chambakulam in track number 1, Anari Puthan in track number 2, Kavalam in track number 3, and Ayaparam Pandi in track number 4. Between the first and the second, is it Chambakulam or is it Anari Puthan? Let's leave out 3 and 4 for the time being. I think a slight edge is enjoyed by Chambakulam on the far side. Number 7 Chambakulam seems to be on the winning track, closely followed by number 22 Anari Puthan Chundan. Yeah, it is certainly Chambakulam winning. Number 22 Anari Puthan is second, and it was expected to be a great fight, but it petered out towards the end. And between the third and the fourth, Kavalam and Ayaparam Pandi, there is some real competition going on. Again, it appears to be Kavalam Chundan enjoying a slight edge, but we still have another 50 meters to go, and anything can happen between that in the distance. Is it Kavalam or is it Ayaparam Pandi? I think Ayaparam Pandi is coming very close, and one can't say yes. It's a photo finish almost. Is it 30 Kavalam Chundan or is it 38 Ayaparam Pandi? Between third and fourth, for the third and fourth positions, and track number 3 and 4, between Kavalam Chundan and Ayaparam Pandi. It's almost a photo finish, so we'll have to wait for the official confirmation. Anyway, between the first and the second, there wasn't any doubt. Chambakulam on the far side in track number 1, number 7, finished an easy first, and Anari Puthan Chundan finished some 5 meters behind. Over to you, Cherian.
So the heats, all the heats in the Chundan section are over.
Watching the show. It is such a wonderful finish. Kottaparamban and their shot, I think they upset the calculations of Punnapra Vengali. Over to you, Alex.
Now we will have the losers final in the Chundan section. Things are really hotting up. The tempo of the boat race is at its height. The spectators are cheering deafeningly, and on the monitor we can see 4 boats participating in the losers final. The fourth boat, the boat which came fourth in heats 1. So the speciality of the boat race at Punnamada during the Nehru Trophy is that even the boat which emerged last in the heats will have a second chance to participate, and they will also have the chance to carry a trophy or a home. So this is the losers flow in any way. The boats which came fourth in the 4 heats in the Chundan or the snake boat section are participating in the losers final. In the first track, Ambedkar boat which came fourth in heats 1 is there. In the second track, Paipad Chundan which came fourth in heats number 3 is there. In the third track, St. George which came fourth in heats number 2 is there. And in the fourth track, Kavalam Chundan which came fourth in heats number 4 is there. So all the 4 snake boats which came fourth in the heats held earlier are there. Now the boat slowly ahead is number 2 Ambedkar, owned by Ambedkar Road Club, and the captain is Shaji Vahanan, and the Paipad Chundan is owned by SL Boat Club, and the captain is PG Yashodaran, and in the third track St. George of Youth Movement Boat Club, and the captain is PM Manoj, and in the fourth track Kavalam Chundan. A word about Kavalam Chundan. Kavalam Chundan was a giant in the Nehru Trophy boat race earlier. It has emerged winner in the Nehru Trophy boat race in the years 1954, 1956, 1960 and 1962. This year it could come only fourth in the heats number 4 held here earlier, and it is participating in the losers final in track number 4. The boat belongs to Kavalam Boat Club, and the captain is M.J. Matthew. M.J. Matthew. Now, Kavalam boat also has been made immortal through a famous movie, Kavalam Chundan. And number 30 Kavalam Chundan in the fourth track has emerged winner in the losers final of the 50th Nehru Trophy boat race. It is followed by number 3, that is Paipad Chundan. The other 2 boats are far behind. Preparations for the big water sport begin several months in advance. The snake boat is smeared with sardine oil for smooth passage to water. The best oarsmen are selected. Around 120 oarsmen take the vow to observe strict abstinence from the day they are selected till the race is over. The boat race is the greatest team sport. Each ward in the village and at times rich landlords take the responsibility of feeding the oarsmen during the days of practice at mass feasts on the river banks. The boat race also features communal harmony. Now the boats, the event going on is Chundan second losers final. 4 boats are participating: Ayabaramban, Kaduvata, Kalluparaman and Jawahar Kayangeri.
Well, again a wonderful fight is seen. It is won by Kavalam. Not so much expected online. He took 5 for the second position. 5 for the able to win the first place.
പ്രാഥമിക മത്സരത്തിലെ മൂന്നാം സ്ഥാനക്കാരുടെ ഫൈനൽ മത്സരമാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്നത്. ഒന്നാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ ആയാപറമ്പ് പാണ്ടി, രണ്ടാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ കരുവാറ്റ, മൂന്നാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പ്, നാലാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ ജഗഹത്തായിരുന്നു. ഒന്നാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ മൂന്നാമനായിരുന്നു ആയാപറമ്പ്. നാലാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ മൂന്നാമൻ ആയാപറമ്പ്, ഒന്നാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ മൂന്നാമൻ കരുവാറ്റ, മൂന്നാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ മൂന്നാമൻ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പൻ, മൂന്നാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ രണ്ടാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ മൂന്നാമൻ ജവഹർ തായങ്കരി. 4 വള്ളങ്ങൾ. നാലാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ ജവഹർ തായങ്കരി, മൂന്നാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പൻ, രണ്ടാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ കരുവാറ്റ, ഒന്നാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിൽ ആയാപറമ്പ്. പ്രാഥമിക മത്സരത്തിലെ മൂന്നാം സ്ഥാനക്കാരെ കണ്ടെത്താനുള്ള ഫൈനൽ മത്സരം നടക്കുകയാണ്. ആവേശകരമായ മത്സരമാണ്. 4 വള്ളങ്ങളിലെ തുഴക്കാരും ഒരേപോലെ ആവേശത്തോടെ മുന്നോട്ട് നീങ്ങുകയാണ്. മൂന്നാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിലെ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പനാണ് അല്പം മുന്നിൽ എന്ന് സംശയം. അല്ല, രണ്ടാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിലെ കരുവാറ്റ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പനോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ മുന്നോട്ട് നീങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട്. ആയാപറമ്പും കരുവാറ്റയും കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പനും ജവഹർ തായങ്കരിയും മൂന്നാം സ്ഥാനത്ത് ആരെത്തും എന്നത് തീരുമാനിക്കാനുള്ള ആവേശകരമായ മത്സരത്തിലാണ്. മൂന്നാമത്തെ ട്രാക്കിലുള്ള കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പൻ മറ്റ് 3 വള്ളങ്ങളെയും അപേക്ഷിച്ച് ഏറെ മുമ്പിലായി കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഏകദേശം അരവള്ളപ്പാട് മുമ്പിൽ തന്നെ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പൻ എത്തിയെന്നാണ് മനസ്സിലാകുന്നത്. തൊട്ടു പിന്നാലെ ആയാപറമ്പുണ്ട്. കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പനും കരുവാറ്റയും ആയാപറമ്പും ജവഹർ തായങ്കരിയും. ആയാപറമ്പ് 38-ാം നമ്പർ വള്ളം ആയാപറമ്പാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ മുന്നിൽ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. പ്രാഥമിക മത്സരത്തിലെ മൂന്നാം സ്ഥാനക്കാരുടെ ഫൈനൽ മത്സരമാണ്. 4ാം ഹിറ്റ്സിലെ മൂന്നാമതായി എത്തിയ ആയാപറമ്പ്, 1ാം ഹിറ്റ്സിൽ മൂന്നാമതായി എത്തിയ കരുവാറ്റ, 3ാം ഹിറ്റ്സിൽ മൂന്നാമതായി എത്തിയ കല്ലൂപ്പറമ്പൻ, 2ാം ഹിറ്റ്സിൽ മൂന്നാമനായി എത്തിയ ജവഹർ തായങ്കരി. 4 വള്ളങ്ങൾ മൂന്നാം സ്ഥാനത്തിന് വേണ്ടി മാറ്റിവെക്കും. വളരെ ആവേശകരമായ more than 2 boat lengths ahead. That is Kalluparaman in track number 3. And I think it is Ayaparambu can't be very far away on the farthest side of track number 1, coming second. And Jawahar Tayanggiri coming closest to us on track number 4. Yes, it is Kalluparaman. Expertless winner. Wonderful show. So they are coming back on winning way. Congratulations, Kalluparaman. Second Sundan losers final. ആനാരി പുത്തൻചുണ്ടൻ്റെ ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ ആനാരി പുത്തൻചുണ്ടൻ നാട്ടകം പൊട്ടം. ആനാരി പുത്തൻചുണ്ടൻ പറയാം. Chundan third and second losers finals are over. And now we have the Chundan losers final to decide the this boat race, that is the Chundan losers final, comprises of the boats which came second in the various heats held here. In the first track, Nadubhagam is there. In the second track, Karichal is there. In the third track, Anari Puttanchundan. And in the fourth track, Cherudana of Kuttanad Boat Club. The cap, Anari Puttanchundan, the captain. This is the losers final, and in the losers final, in this losers final, all the boats, all the snake boats which came second in the various heats, 4 heats were held, are participating for a place in the Nehru Trophy boat race. Yes. Nadubhagam, Karichal, Anari Puttanchundan and Cherudana are participating in the Chundan losers finals. Nadubhagam was winner in the first Nehru Trophy boat race, that was in 1952. Apart from that, it has a very great glory, that is when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru visited Travancore Cochin and travelled from Kottayam to Alappuzha, a fleet of snake boats accompanied him, and thrilled by the sight of the snake boats moving, Pandit Nehru is said to have jumped into Nadubhagam and danced. He suggested making the boat race an annual event, and he returned to Delhi and sent an autographed silver replica of the boat, the Prime Minister's trophy, engraved with a handwritten message to the winners of the boat race, which is a unique feature in the communal life of Travancore Cochin. And Nadubhagam was winner in 1952, and in the second track we have Karichal, who was a king in Punnamada for the various Nehru Trophy boat races. Karichal had previously won the Nehru Trophy boat race 11 times, but this time they were defeated in the first heats itself. Karichal had won the Nehru Trophy in 74, 75, 76, 80, 82, 83, 84, 86, 87, 2000 and 2001. It has won a hat-trick, that is winning the trophy in 74, 75, 76, and another hat-trick winning the trophy in 82, 83 and 84. It was winner in 2000 and 2001. The dream of a third hat-trick was shattered in the first heats itself, and now Karichal's destiny today is to participate in the losers final. And in the third track, you have Anari Puttanchundan. It has not yet won the Nehru Trophy boat race. It is owned by Natagam Boat Club, and the captain is P.K. Gopalan. And the fourth track, Cherudana boat, which belongs to Kuttanad Boat Club, is there, and the captain is Tom Joseph. It is a close fight. The losers, though it is called the losers final, it doesn't lose in enthusiasm. To the people of Kuttanad, boat race is the very soul of their lives and an inseparable part of their psyche. The rovers, who are mostly fishermen, shell collectors and farm labourers, often work during the training period, foregoing their wages over a fortnight. Their families cheerfully accepted the resulting deprivations. The magnitude of their sacrifice is heightened, as often the practice happens in the month of Karkidakam, often referred as the Panyamasam, or the month of Tenuri. The snake boat now flies over the Vembanad waters with the agility of a gazelle and the speed of a cheetah. Yes, it is a tough fight. Though it is the losers final, it has all the tempo of a final. Nadubhagam, or Karichal, or Anari Puttanchundan, or Cherudana. Number 10 in the first track It is Nadubhagam. It was Nadubhagam which has emerged winner in the loser final, followed by Karichal in the second track, and then Anari in the third track, and Cherudana in the fourth track. ഈ order തന്നെയല്ലേ? ആവേശകരമായ മത്സരമായിരുന്നു ഇപ്പോൾ നടന്നത്. നടുഭാഗം വള്ളം 1952 നെഹ്റു ട്രോഫി നേടിയ നടുഭാഗം ഇക്കുറി രണ്ടാം സ്ഥാനത്താണ്. കഴിഞ്ഞ 2 വർഷങ്ങളിൽ നെഹ്റു ട്രോഫി നേടിയ കാരിച്ചാൽ മാട്രിക്സ് സ്വപ്നം പൊലിഞ്ഞ് ഈ രണ്ടാം സ്ഥാനക്കാരുടെ മത്സരത്തിൽ രണ്ടാമതായി വിളിക്കുകയാണ് കാരിച്ചാലിന് കഴിഞ്ഞത്. 3-ാം സ്ഥാനത്ത് ആനാരിക്ക് എങ്കിലും 4-ാം സ്ഥാനത്ത് ചെറുതൻ. അങ്ങനെ രണ്ടാം സ്ഥാനക്കാരെ മത്സരം
The waiting is over. Another few minutes and you're going to see who is crowned Nehru Trophy champion in the Golden Jubilee year. The tussle is between Sunny Jacob led Vallam Kulangara in number 1, Bensi Monodaikel led Valiya Divanji in number 2, Raju Vadakedat captaining Alapatputhan in track number 3, Chambakulam led by M.K. Tampan in track number 4. 4 teams, all of them equally strong, all of them with a long history. And when it speaks of history, possibly Valiya Divanji can think of a wonderful day today because they upset the apple cart of Karichal, the team with the best track record in Nehru Trophy, having won the trophy 11 times, including 2 hat-tricks. So Valiya Divanji has an edge today because they have got the better of Karichal. Sunny Jacob led Vallam Kulangara, which beat Cherudana in the second place in the second track, second heats, is a strong contender. The longest boat with 137 feet long, Vallam Kulangara is to be reckoned a high favorite. Nadubhagam was beaten by Alapadishundan, and Nadubhagam, you remember, has just won the second runner-up trophy. So if Alapadishundan could defeat Nadubhagam, then Alapadishundan has an even chance of winning this. Chambakulam, led by M.K. Tampan, having defeated Anariputhan in the track number 4, I don't know whether they have an even chance as the other 3, but today has been a day of upsets, so be prepared. It could be a dark horse. Vallam Kulangara in track number 1, having beaten Cherudana in the second place. Bensi Kulnathaikil leading Valiya Divanji with beat Karichal. Raju Vadakedat leading Alapatputhan in track number 3, and Alapatchundan beat Nadubhagam. And finally in track number 4 it is Chambakulam which beat all the 4 teams are vying every nerve, trying their best because there is so much to lose and so much to gain. Winning the Nehru Trophy on the 50th year, on the Golden Jubilee year, could be a dream fulfilled, and a team which entertained the dream most was Karichal, and it must have been the bitterest defeat that the team recorded today. Let's see what's happening. Sunny Jacob leading Vallam Kulangara in track number 1, Bensi Monodaikel leading Valiya Divanji in track number 2, and Alapatchundan in track number 3, or is it Chambakulam in track number 4? Very, very close. I think in track number 3, Alapad is enjoying a slight lead, but don't rule out Vallam Kulangara in the far side. Benny Monodaikel and Valiya Divanji lying a little behind, it appears. And on the 4th track, Chambakulam is equally in the front. It's going to be a race of races. Champion of champions being decided. Let's see and wait with bated breath till we hear the official announcement. All the 4 teams abreast. Vallam Kulangara in the far track, Valiya Divanji in the second, Alapatputhan in the third, Chambakulam in the fourth. Is it Chambakulam or let's see. You can't make out now. On the far side it is Vallam Kulangara in the second. Vallam Kulangara seems to be in the lead. Vallam Kulangara on the far side. Ben Simon led Valiya Diwanji, track number 3, Raju Vadakerath led Palapad Chundan and Chambukulam in the 4th. So the teams are finished in the same order. The champion of champions for the year has been located. It is Vellankulangara, no doubt about it. Vellankulangara beat Cheradana in this first heat. Valiya Diwanji beat Karichal, the pride of the meet in the second heat. Raju Vadakerath led Malapad Chundan in beating Nadabhagam, and Chambukulam has unfortunately had to be happy with a 4th place. Sunny Jacob must be a proud man today. Vellankulangara must be the proudest boat on the day because it has the glory of winning the 50th Nehru Trophy, the golden jubilee year of Nehru Trophy. It started in 52, it is in 2002, and the winner is Vellankulangara. Finish close it was. What a close finish it was. Second was Valiya Diwanji. Very, very close it was. And Alapad Chundan was not far behind. Unfortunately, there had to be a winner. There had to be a 4th place also. And there it is. So the meet is over by the shouting. Now the joy of winning the trophy, kissing the trophy which bears the autograph of Panditji, which was sent in December 1952. A beautiful golden replica of the snake boat, which was sent by Panditji after reaching Delhi, being thrilled beyond measure by the sight of the beauty of the ship, how beautifully crafted it was, how beautifully it was rowed by the people. He had such a wonderful memory that without anybody's reminder, he went straight to Delhi, had one crafted in beautiful silver and sent it back to Kerala, so that we now have the 50th meet of Nehru Trophy with bearing his own signature, his own autograph. Always cherished memory of Pandit Nehru, now remembered with glee, with joy, with gratitude, and the people of Kerala can never forget such a sport that Panditji was, such a consideration he had for the people of the country, and such a spirit he had of glorious competition. He wouldn't be satisfied as a 2nd place. Evidently he had to be the winner, and the winner now gets that is Sunny Jacob leading Vellankulangara, getting the trophy. Over to you, Alex.
Vellankulangara wins the Golden Jubilee Nehru Trophy. Valiya Diwanji, the 2nd place winner. The 3rd place was backed by Alapad Chundan, and the 4th place by Chambukulam. Vellankulangara had earlier won the Nehru Trophy in the year 1988. This year, Vellankulangara was owed to victory by Kumaragam Boat Club, and the captain of the boat is Sunny Jacob. And he is all smiles when he is about to receive the prestigious Nehru Trophy from the chief guest.
What a show it was. What a wonderful show it was. You can't expect anything better. Vellankulangara, having won the trophy a few times earlier, has come back tops. 136 feet long, the longest, second longest boat. Nadabhagam with 137 feet long is the longest boat on show. Vellankulangara, having finished having won the trophy today, is indeed a proud boat. And you can't be prouder, because today is the day when the winner is crowned with the autograph trophy of Panditji, who has been the heartthrob of the nation. Vellankulangara has a record, as I told you. It is won the trophy in 1957, 58, 59, 61, 88. In 58, it was a tie, yet it can be considered a hat-trick. Having won the trophy 57, 58, 59, 61, 88, it's a wonderful dream realized today. The boat, which had 99 oarsmen, 5 at the helm, 11 at the rhythm, they played to a man. They won glory. What a glory it is. Because this is going to be remembered as a piece of history. Wrote by Kumaragam Boat Club. This has, the boat is won and the great victory was. Ben Simuladaikal had to be content with the runner-up position. Valiya Diwanji, people had great expectations of Valiya Diwanji. And Valiya Diwanji, the name reminds me of the great honor and the great awe and pride which Alapi people have for Valiya Diwanji. He is not called by his name. His name is Raja Kesavadas. But we don't call him by name because we respect him so much. So he's only called Valiya Diwanji. And the town is remembered by him because his hand had gone into the crafting of this great town. And Nadupagam and third place went to Alaparchundan and Chambakulam finished fourth. Alex, over to you.
Vellankulangara wins Golden Jubilee Nehru Trophy boat race. It was a thrilling event at the Palm Prince to Puttamala Lake here. Then the curtain was drawn on the 50th Nehru Trophy boat race. Vellankulangara rode in the first track. It was rode to victory by Kumaragam Boat Club. The captain was Sunny Jacob. The second place was backed by Valiya Diwanji of UBC Edatua. The captain is Bensi. The third place went to Alapadu Puttanchundan of Town Boat Club, which was owned by T.G. Yashodharan as captain. The fourth place goes to Chambakulam. It was really a thrilling final, and Vellankulangara had earlier won it only in 88. Valiya Diwanji was winner in 81. Alapadu Puttanchundan was winner in 77-99. But Chambakulam, a giant of years, had won the trophy in 89, 90, 91, 94, 95, 96, bagging 2 hat-tricks. But it has to be contended with a fourth place today. Vellankulangara wins Golden Jubilee Nehru Trophy boat race. North has nothing more fair to show. Dull would he be who could pass by a side so touching in its majesty. That is what William Wordsworth has said, and that is what I have to say about the 50th boat race here. A view of the VIP pavilion. Lot of dignitaries have arrived today to witness the Golden Jubilee of the Nehru Trophy boat race. Normally, the Nehru Trophy boat race is held on the second Saturday of August every month. But because of the Kumaragam boat tragedy, the boat race this year was postponed. And today, 30th of September, you have witnessed the 50th Nehru Trophy boat race. A jam-packed crowd had come to witness this event. The district authorities have declared a holiday for all institutions in the district, and it is a holiday crowd here. Men, women, children, they have all come to the banks of the Punnamada to witness the water carnival, which can rightly be called Kuttanad's Olympics on water. It is the greatest team sport. It is the greatest show on water. So Vellankulangara, Valiya Diwanji, Alapad and Chambakulam, they have tried their mettle in the finals, and Vellankulangara had emerged winner. 16 snake boats took part in the Nehru Trophy boat race this year. There are Karivata, Ambedkar, Valiya Diwanji, Karichal, Cherudana, Vellankulangara, St. George, Jawahan Rayagiri, Kalluparaman, Paipad, Alapadu Puttanchundan, Nadubhagam, Chambakulam, Anari Puttanchundan, Kavalam and Ayabaram Pandi. To those who witnessed the boat race for the first time, it was really a mind-boggling affair. The waves of Punnamada is rolling on her beam when Vellankulangara boat's captain is about to receive the prestigious Nehru Trophy from the chief guests. The origin of the Nehru Trophy goes back to 1952 when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru made a visit to the Travancore, Cochin. He happened to make a boat journey from Kottayam to Alappuzha, and a fleet of snake boats accompanied him, and he was enchanted by the display shown by the snake boats, and he is said to have jumped into one of the snake boats, and he suggested to make the boat race an annual feature. On reaching Delhi, he sent an autographed silver replica of the boat engraved with the message to the winners of the boat race, which is a unique event in the culture of Travancore, Cochin.
It's prize distribution now. And who comes in next? Sunny Jacob, captaining Vellankulangara. The proudest moment of his life. He has been rowing for years, but there's never been a memory more sweet, more cherished than today's. They have won the first place. They beat Cheradana in a close finish in the semi-final, and now they have won the trophy, beating Valiya Diwanji into second place. Valiya Diwanji, which beat Karichal, is coming second. And Sunny Jacob collected 2 lakhs, but 2 lakhs is nothing when compared to the number of trophies he wins and the prestige that it accompanies it. Speaking about 2 lakhs for prize money, they have spent more than 2 lakhs for the preparation, because more than 15,000 rupees per day is the expenses incurred by each boat, because around 200 people have to be fed, they have to be looked after.
Sri Sunny Jacob, Captain,
20 days, 15 days at a stretch. So 2 lakhs and more they spend on their preparation. It's a pittance as far as they are concerned. One hopes that things will be better in years to come. And now the 4th place is won by Chambakulam, and Chambakulam takes pride in the fact that the short the best timing recorded in all the history of Nehru Trophy goes in their name. They covered the distance in 1989 heats at a timing of 4 minutes 53 seconds. So there you are. They are winning trophy after trophy. It appears that the winner takes all. So many trophies. The sponsors come with their own individual admiration, comes up in the form of trophies, plus of course the beauty of beauties, the great glory of Nehru Trophy. It's been a wonderful day. You feel it. But there's a lot of disorder. It can't be helped. For once it is held in water. Boats of all descriptions come here. People who can't maneuver their boats well and keep it in position have to be satisfied with where they are. In fact, there is even problem for the captain's reach. And you find there on the screen Sunny Jacob holding the Nehru Trophy ahead. What a proud man. And there it is, a glorious day over. We take you back to the studios.
Why